In example number 3, we need to find the domain of f compose G. To determine the domain of the composite function f compose G of x, we need to keep the following two thoughts in mind about the input x. Any x not in the domain of G must be excluded. Any x for which G of x is not in the domain of the f must be excluded. So first of all, let's do step number 1. We look at the function G. The domain of the G is all real number except for x equal to 1. And then in step number 2, we look at the function f. We see that the function f, the domain of the function f of x is all real number except for x equal to -2. It means that in the table, to find the points for the function f of x, the -2 is the one that we need to exclude. However, by definition of the f compose G, the G of x become the input. So G of x, if G of x equal to -2, that will give us undefined for function f. To find the value, we will set G of x, which is the input of the function f in the composite function, should not equal to -2. Then we solve for this equation. G of x is 4 over x minus 1 equal to -2. I multiply both sides by x minus 1. And then I got the right side I distribute. And then I will subtract to both sides. And then divide both sides by -2. So we get x equal to -1. Now we check this. If x equal to -1, we input -1 into function G. So it will become 4 divided by -1 minus 1. So we get the answer is -2. The -2 become the input for the function f. If we input -2 into the function f, we will get -2 plus 2 in the denominator, and it will give us undefined. So the domain of the function G is x not equal to 1. The domain of the function f is x not equal to -2. The domain of the function f compose G of x is all real value except for x equal to -1. To combine this, we notice that the G have to be defined when you continue to input into the function f. So we need to add the value for the G to be defined in the domain of f compose G. We need to input the domain of the function G also. So x should not equal to 1. And this is the domain of the function G. Because we need to make G well defined so that G can plug into the function f.